there, welcome to On with Louise, a place where we like to hear messages from the universe. Today is Friday, so happy Friday, we made it. It is also the day of Venus, so the day of love. Day where my gift to you is what I want to be messages of love. So, and I think I kind of decided that last week when I received the Modern Love Tarot deck from Ethony. She has five different spreads. So we tried one last week, and I wanted to try a new one this week. So I did four more. Let's see which one we're going to be doing today. S'il vous plaît, les anges, les guides. Let's see. We have a number 4. So that will be if we pass the number 3. Kind of messed that one up, but we had 1, 2, we jumped the 1, 3, and 4. Self-love tarot spread. Well, we're going to learn to love ourselves today. What the universe wants us to know about that one. Love is beautiful in all its forms. Before I forget, a couple of things. Like or subscribe if you enjoy this, and please do not hesitate to send me spread requests or questions that you may have for general readings at onwithlouise@gmail.com. So now take a seat, relax, and we'll hear it. And if you're driving, I do like to hear these while I commute. Don't relax too much. Okay, so before we start with Ethony spread today about the self-love, let's see which angel is with us today. Wow. I'm having a hard time as usual because they are too big. So we are going to go pick it. Oh, and I don't want to take 2 again. They always fall by 2 for some reason. Not that I don't appreciate having many angels around us. Much love. It is Friday after all. Mother Mary, I thank you for being here. I don't do it on purpose. I love that. So it is again a day of love. We have motherly love. We have self-love. We have purity of heart. We have conception and faith. So since she keeps coming back with us, I feel very honored for one. Maybe we have people who are trying to conceive. This is a good sign to see her with us. She is a mother after all, a mother of God, but also our mother. She's reminding us to have a pure heart, to try and be honest with ourselves and be honest with the people we love, and keep faith that we are where we need to be, faith that she loves us and God loves us and the universe loves us. As long as we have faith, we're not alone. So this is interesting that we're going to be doing self-love tarot, and Mother Mary is here to remind us of that. So the energy with us today, I'm not expecting it to be a low one, s'il vous plaît. Oopsie, thank you, that was quick. Adjacent, I hope I'm saying this right, adjacent possibilities. So that reminds us, what do we have? Working hard. Again, that can just, let's forget about that one. Maybe this is coming out to remind us again that we can heal, that Mother Mary is here to help us heal, and that there is other doors. When one door closes, other ones open. There is always different possibilities, always most likely better possibilities. Um, there is a beautiful window here guiding us through light, towards light. There's a broken one, funny because we just had the broken heart. So sometimes trying to fix what's broken is not a solution. So we go for different options. Let's see what the booklet has to tell us. It's always interesting. We have number 24 with adjacent possibilities. If that talks to anyone, could be your age, could be your street address. Many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behavior, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillations about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options. And it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. Because we have this adjacent possibility card coming out, and the universe wanted us to do the self-love tarot spread today, it really feels like whoever needs to hear this message is someone who has a lot of self-doubts and who believe that there is only one path, when this is reminding us that there are many paths, many options, and that will, like it said, brings us happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goal, this card, instead of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there is a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible, and willing to take new and different action now. It is funny because I keep on hitting against my words. They don't come out easily, and this goes with that indecision feeling. Like you have different paths, and it's a good thing to try and look at those. The affirmation for this card is: I am open and willing to take my life in new directions. I am becoming more aware of my many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in all my choices each day. Apology, tomorrow is a new moon. I don't know if this is the energy that's like that. I'm like I can articulate properly. So apologies in advance. Now let's see about the. I'm gonna keep that here. Love is beautiful in all its forms. Self-love tarot spread. We have 5 cards to pick. I'm gonna put that away and give us some room, make it all pretty. Let's see if I can make that properly. Let's see. Of course, we got flying messages. Do we have at the bottom? Temperance. This is to remind us. This one is showing family, which is interesting because we were talking about love. But usually the temperance is here when we are communicating or need to communicate and need to balance things in our lives. It's a good card. Okay, let's see. Self-love tower spread. What part of myself needs some love? What part of ourselves? What part of the person listening to this video needs some love? What parts need some love? What part of the person needs some love? Strengths. What part of myself needs some love? And we pick the strengths. Strengths, it's the lion. Strengths is, when I think of lion, I think of the ego. It feels like the part of you that needs love today is your ego. And when I say your ego, I don't mean that as a, you know, usually we think of ego, we think as pretentious or uh, I'm not sure how to word this one. You know, when we talk about somebody's ego, it's like, oh, he's got a big ego. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. But I'm not talking about this side. When when I talk about the loving your ego is you. It feels like whoever needs to hear this message is people who deep down don't feel good about themselves, have shame, um, um, have feel really low. I have the word loser coming to mind. That's the part that needs love. We are self. The part of myself that needs love is my ego. That's what I mean by that. That's what this strengths card makes me think of. The strength is also a good card. It means we have the strength to do that. We have the power and the ability and the self to do that. We need to give love to this part of ourselves because we are capable, because we are beautiful, because we are all this. Okay, we are the strengths, we are the man, we are the woman, we are the child, we are the parent, we are all of that in ourselves. That's what I'm getting from this. And there is this infinity sign over here. Who else but us can love ourselves? So it makes me emotional because since there is no coincidence and whoever following this video needs to hear this message, I want to tell you, wandering bees that stop by this channel, that you are a beautiful soul. You have a beautiful heart. You are a beautiful human being. You are loved by the universe. You are loved by your guardian angels. You are loved by your parents. You are loved by your friends. You are a beautiful human being with a beautiful heart that God and the universe gave you, and you have the strength to get out of that self I'm getting that self-sabotage you are giving yourself. You need to stop putting yourself down. That's, my God, this was supposed to be a love message, and the fact that we came to self-love tarot makes it truly not necessarily difficult but deep. I'm getting some very deep emotional scaring and need to hear the love. But one message there too is that you need to love yourselves before you expect other people to love you. Okay, how do you expect anyone to come and be there for, I'm not saying be there for you. In order for you to bring love, you have to send love out there, but you also have to love yourself. Okay, so you have the strength to love yourself and love others. So allow yourself to see better of yourself. You know that picture of that little cat. That's what that makes me think of. The this little cat. Let's say looking at himself in the mirror and he sees a big lion with a gorgeous mane. That's what I feel this card is telling you to do, and that you have it in you. Okay. So wow, you need to love your heart. You need to love your ego. You need to love yourself inside. This is not a love your head, or if you're a woman, your breast, or your pretty behind, or worrying about exercising so you can look beautiful or whatever, because you already are beautiful. This is truly to love your soul and your heart. That's what you need to love. um, how can you be kinder to yourself? How can LB here today be kinder to themselves? Eight of Cup by letting go. You need to, the way for you to be kinder to yourself is literally by letting go of the old. See how she's just moving? She's sad. It's not easy, okay, to let go. Um, but you, the way to be kinder to yourself is to move on. Just put the old boxes, all these bad memories, all these hurtful feelings, all these broken things. We had the broken heart. Put them in a box and put the box in the truck and let the truck go away. Send it to Timbuktu. Timbuktu. Um, it's not easy. It really isn't easy. But this is how you be kind to yourself, by allowing yourself to do this, because it is truly not easy. But sometimes we get stuck to the old, um, to what we know, because it's easier. It is scary to go see what's behind those doors, but we have the strength to do that. Okay, so Mother Mary is here also to help us and love us through that. So pray to her, pray to the universe. I mean, the angel. How better than Mother Mary to have with us in order to help us through this. Um, so again, the way to be kinder to yourself is to allow yourself to let go. Um, with that, I like to have a let go message. I mean, I would have done it at the end, but let's see what let go message we can get here. Let's see. Whoa, flying cards. Let go message here. Just one thing, okay. Okay, fine. They want to give us two. Let's go with two. Let go of all aversions. Meet every challenge and flow with life. Let go of all aversions. Meet every challenge and flow with life. If you don't release the arrow, your aim is all for nothing. Aim straight and shoot the arrow. That's nice. That's reminding us to pick that door. Like you make your choice, you pick your door, but you have to go through it and you have to shoot the arrow. Pretty message. Okay, so the third card is how can I bring more love into my life? Well, that's going to be an interesting one. How can I bring more love? Okay, so how can watching be here can bring more love into their life? How can they bring more love into their life? Eight of Pentacles. I believe the Eight of Pentacles is the Apprentice card. The Seven is we saw and we watch everything growing, but the Eight of Pentacles, I like this artwork because it's different from, and that's what we get with every creator. That's why I like to have different ones. This is an apprenticeship card, okay? So I want to say that in order to bring more love into your life is one, for you to maybe learn a new craft or teach a craft, and all that with love. See how this looks like a father and son. And look, there is cupcakes over here. Let's see. It looks like, yeah, there is two candles, two glasses, two cupcakes. Dad is hugging his son, like resting after some learning. I really get that teacher student, but really close. So if I answer this correctly, how can I bring more love into my life? I truly want to say by allowing myself to share what I know or learn a new craft. This could be, for different situations. But just like there is all those doors over here, there is a lot to get or give out there, and if you do it with love, it will be rewarding for who's receiving, if you are teaching, and also if you're learning. So that's why it's truly a beautiful. I just see love in here, okay? But I just want to remember also that this is the craft, learning a craft. So either teach or learn, but get into that sharing the knowledge, to that will allow you to bring more love into your life. What number 4? What expectation needs releasing? What expectation needs releasing? It means like, life is easier when we expect things from people. So already I want to say what expectation needs releasing. I would say all of them, but let's see what that's going to tell us. What expectation needs releasing? The Queen of Love. Here she is. The Queen of Love usually is the mother of love, the giver of love. She's nurturing. She's, she kind of makes me think of Mother Mary, especially with all that blue here. But the way I'm looking at this card, the expectation that needs releasing to me is the weight. See how she's just sitting here to me in a state of waiting. She's here with her cup. Usually, like, her cup has all the love to give and stuff like that. But what I'm feeling here is that she's here waiting for someone to feel it. What I'm hearing is stop waiting. You keep waiting for love to come to you, where in order for anything to come to you, you have to send it out first. So stop waiting, release that waiting expectation, and you start giving the love. You give the love, you send the love, it will come back 100 folds. That's the expectation that I feel needs to be released here. What gift can you share with the world? What gift can our wandering bee here share with the world? What gift can you share with the world? Like, and you know what the question, before I turn the card, the question about what gift you can share with the world comes. I'm discovering the spread with you all. Okay, it's I find it funny that here we're talking about learning and sharing the craft. Either you teach or you learn, and how here you stop waiting but you go give, let go of the past, well, and how you have the strength to do all that. But the last question is, what gift can I share with the world? Coming out after sharing your knowledge or learning new things is funny to me. We have the Three of Pentacles. Doesn't this guy look like a teacher? The Three of Pentacles is usually the card of working together, some kind of contract, like people are brainstorming and doing things. But in this situation, I see again a guy teaching. So, wow, and he's the picture is also like picture of balance. Like the structure is staying together. This makes me think of truly balancing, like architect or creator or putting some building putting stuff together, like a creator. But that teaching looks more like brainstorming is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that I was hoping to talk about love, and we came to self-love. So hey, at least next week we'll be talking about relationships. Let's see if we can get. We are on self-love. Tomorrow is a new moon. How about we get one advice from the Spark of Love? See if we can get one advice from that. Or if we're going to get something repetitive. So if we can essentially get one advice. Just one card, s'il vous plaît. Whoa, I don't want to get the burning cards. Yeah, merci. Okay, we get two. We got blockage again, release. Let's go. Let go of what seems to be the trouble. Release. Something is blocking you, stopping you from getting to that self-love. The universe wants you to put it behind. It's hard, okay? We all admit that this is difficult, but the release will help you getting rid of that blockage. And we got respect and faithfulness. Interestingly enough, if you're faithful, I feel like if you're faithful to yourself, to that self-love, to your goals, to that sharing. um, you'll allow the love to come in your life. You'll allow that respect to come in your life as well. But in order to have people respecting you, you need to respect yourself as well. What do we have in the back? Lassitude and satisfaction. See, just tired of this current state. Well, that really has to be talking to someone who truly needs to learn to love themselves. Now, new moon tomorrow. So how about we get a new moon message? I'd like to find. Oh, how about a little angel message too? Here is my new moon. Oh, and a gratitude message. Let's go with a new moon message. S'il vous plaît, les anges. A quick new moon message. Life is conspiring for me. Meaning the universe is conspiring for me. Okay, so trust in it. Look at this picture, beautiful. And know that everything will be a-okay. Before our gratitude message, healing angel card. You guys need. Oh, merci. That was quick. Peace. No matter where you are or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. You have the strength for it. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. That's just confirming what we've been saying all along with this reading. And in order for us all to go our separate way in gratitude, message, gratitude message, s'il vous plaît, les anges. We have in the now. Be present, releasing worry about the past of the future. If that's not confirming everything that we've been saying since this card anyways. Okay, release, let go, be in the now, be at peace, trust in the universe. I feel like I say that every week, but that's what, it seems to be here. So be blessed, be well, be grateful. I know I'm grateful for you, and have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.